Welcome to the ConneXSoft presentation of the CXS Enterprise Calendar Scheduler. The CXS Enterprise Calendar Scheduler is an application object to control objects and remote devices based on a user-defined schedule and logic. It provides an in-touch graphical editor to create, visualize, and edit the calendar scheduler at runtime. Let's take a look at some basic operations. Here we see the daily view of the calendar scheduler in InTouch. We double-click a single event to open the event editor. We can edit the time and date, and we can schedule the different values to different attributes. You can add attributes easily by using the integrated Galaxy browser. It provides an advanced search and filtering mechanism to find your objects quickly. Enter a value and click Add and Continue to add more attributes without closing the browser. In large namespaces, finding objects can be difficult. Here we use a filter to find objects without having to navigate. We see the new attributes and values being added to the list. You can enter descriptions to comment your scheduled events for multiple users. Now we create an event series. You can set the time of day and the days of the week, including if this event series occurs on holidays, or not on holidays, or if holidays don't matter. You can define conditions that need to be true for the event to fire. You can also limit the event series to certain user-defined periods of the year. Here we see the weekly view of our events, the single event and the event series, the single event occurring once and the event series on weekdays. The Plan tab opens a list view of all our scheduled events. The status and the preview give us a graphical representation of the daily schedules. We can preview the status for any given date and time in the future or past. We can define a list of regional specific legal holidays. And we can create a list of macros that allow rapid schedule programming. Macros come in two flavors: control macros defining a list of attributes and corresponding values, and attribute lists containing just a collection of attributes that can be assigned in the scheduled event. Let's use some more advanced scheduling techniques. Referencing our daily schedule plan, we can create dependent events. We open our event editor to create a new event and we select the option Dependent Event. We specify an offset of 10 minutes before start of a daily schedule, and we select the daily schedule by name, in this case main office hours. In this new example we are going to utilize the macros we looked at before. The control macro containing predefined values and the attribute list macro where we assign a value, 1, to switch all cooling units on. We enter a meaningful name and description. We check that the dependent event is controlled by the office hours now in the daily view. It starts at 8:50 because the office hours start at 9 and we defined an offset of 10 minutes before start. Changing daily schedules would automatically change all dependent events now. Naturally, we can import and export daily schedules as XML files. And we have functions to cross-reference, clean up and manage scheduled data. Let's take a look at the weekly view of our generated schedule for an overview. We can identify the different event types by icon and formatting. This concludes our ConneXSoft Enterprise Calendar Scheduler presentation. Please visit us at connexsoft.com. Thank you very much.